So my life before Christ was not long-lived. I grew up in church. My parents were heavily involved, and so they began taking me really from birth. And so I was exposed to the gospel at a very early age, which I believe was the Lord's grace on my life early on. However, I recognized that my parents' faith was not my own faith. And I believe I recognized this first as a 4-year-old. And my parents sat down with me and explained the gospel clearly. I recognized that I did not want to spend my life apart from Christ for the rest of my life. I recognized my sin that was evident in the way that I treated my brother and sister, in the way that I disobeyed my parents and responded to them. And so I gave my life to Christ that evening. Obviously, that has not changed my life in a way that I have been perfect ever since. And so I believe, because of the way that my story is, being saved at a very young age, I believe that my sinful habits have been more evident since I have become a believer. And so at the age of 15, I became addicted to pornography, and that led me into this season of doubt that I was not a child of God. The Lord has been gracious to free me from those sinful addictions of running to that. I realized that my joy is in Christ, and I realized that those things would leave me empty and leave me with guilt. But now I know that my delight is in Christ, and the fullness of my joy is found in Him. And most recently, the Lord has been working in my life, challenging me in ways, because in July I felt the stirring to move to Texas, to leave my family in Kansas City, to leave my friends and everything I really knew. I put my yes on the table, just trusting the Lord's plan, and that His plan was sweet, and that His ways and thoughts were higher than mine. I really believe that this season is going to be a season where the Lord shapes me and molds me more into the image of Christ. My name is Michael, and this is my story.